So thank you. My name is Alistair Rendell. I'm visiting India for this week. I'm visiting a collaboration that we have with Rajagiri School of Engineering and Technology. I do come from Flinders University in Australia. Maybe we're contributing to part of your problems with students coming to us from India. I apologise for that. I've been at Flinders University for close to five years, and I'm responsible for the for the College of Science and Engineering. So the engineering part includes computing and engineering disciplines and mathematics, but I also have physics and chemistry and biology and things. Prior to joining Flinders University, I was at the Australian National University in Canberra in Australia, and ended up being the head of what was the School of Computer Science there. So I'm just picking up on the conversation, some things that we are doing which may be of interest. So at Flinders University, we have 4-year engineering programs and sort of 3+1 year programs in computing or IT areas. A big part of what we're doing there involves work integrated learning. So the students who if it's an engineering student, which would include a software engineering student, they would do a placement with industry for 20 weeks. So it's quite a significant placement in sort of the end of their third year over the vacation period. So many of the students, they will do their placements in a range of different companies, and often they will end up being employed based upon their placement activities at the end. Another thing which actually we're not doing at Flinders University, but at my old previous university at ANU, we had a scheme which was called Tech Launcher. So we got students working in small groups on various industry-sponsored projects. So we'd go out into the local community, and just got a phone ringing here. And the companies would put up projects. The companies would then actually pitch the projects to groups of students, and the students can then determine which projects they would work on. And then they would go through the whole process of stakeholder management and engagement and requirements analysis, etc. Some of those projects could be ideas actually for startups. So there was might be a individual who had an idea for some product, and then they would be working towards a startup companies. And some of those have gone on into actual companies and been successful. A big thing in Australia, and what we're thinking about, is a model of education which is a degree apprenticeship model. So traditionally in Australia, there's been a separation between so-called vocational education and university education. So the vocational is more the trades type area. But there's strong interest in having a model which leads to a degree, and is working closely with a particular industry company. So some of the work or the content is through the university, but some of it is on the job learning. This is maybe more advanced in the UK than it is in Australia. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with in the UK system, there is a degree apprentice model. And maybe the final thing that I comment on in terms of working closely with industry is we have worked at Flinders University. We've worked very closely with a company called BAE Systems. So this is a defence company, build ships in particular in Adelaide, but they also build aircraft and missiles and things like that. And they had a challenge in managing a workforce migration between the termination or the ending of one shipbuilding project and another one. So they came to us and said, could we help manage their workforce transition and upskill the workforce? So this involved us putting together a program called a Diploma of Digital Technologies, and was a combination of topics or courses on things like cyber physical systems, so robotics technology. It was Industry 4.0, cyber security, engineering design, and design for manufacture. So it had these workforce who were predominantly actually trades people working on these different areas and doing a project which was again led out of industry. So we had 51 people from BAE Systems who went in the programs. They all actually graduated from that, and in many cases was transformational, because these were people who were maybe in their 40s who never envisaged actually doing a CAD design of some particular piece of, I guess, item. So that's really what I'll stop there from the perspective of sort of what's happening in Australia. Thank you.